it is important that we all speak up for our nation. What happened in Adamawa that Madam Binani did was political fascism, and people must condemn in strong terms political fascism. And the truth has to be told. Our political watchers too should condemn in strong terms political fascism. What happened there was untoward, was bad.
Tell them to remain calm. It is the same enemies that are fighting us that are fighting the party. It is for us. It's not going to be easy. From day one, I said it's not going to be an easy.
And I said I have to do this for you. And from time to time, I promise I'll be coming out here to do sessions like this for all of you, where I analyze critical analysis here every morning for all of you, my Facebook family. Today, I will take our time to talk about what's been happening in Adamawa State. And you see, when I talk about these critical national issues, I talk about them because the truth has to be told about these national issues. What happened in Adamawa was sad for our democracy, it was very bad, and it's an assault on our democracy. And I tell people, I'm a journalist because I want to make, you know, a lot of sense. I'm a journalist because I want to try as much as possible to be able to educate people. And when I educate people, I break things down for them. And that's the thrust of my job as a journalist. In Adamawa, it is the returning officer, RO, that normally announces results of election. If you've been watching the election process, sorry, I just got into my hotel room. If you've been watching the election process, it is the returning officer that normally uh, announce that this person or that person has won. So what happens is that the returning officer will announce and tell people that this is the winner. But in this case, the Resident Electoral Commission went to announce the results of an election that was not concluded. Of an election that was not concluded, which is an aberration in the law. An election that was not concluded. There were still 10 local governments to go. Even Fintiri was leading. Then they went to announce the results. And when they announced the results, it caused a lot of tension. And Madam Binani further went further to read an acceptance speech of an illegally announced results on NTA. And the question is, please, everybody should go and ask MBC, why have they not found MTA? If it was Arise or other TV or VOP or other channels that carry that something, they will say, and it was an opposition party that was involved, they will say, oh, they are part of treason. Because declaring yourself when the electoral body have not ratified you winner is wrong. It's treason. In a same country, the police authority should have invited and started to investigate Binani now. And NTA carried such a story, and they were not fined. And if we, even when guest comes and says things on Arise and we fact check them, after fact checking them and informing the public what is the truth, NTA still goes ahead to fine us. I mean, MBC still goes ahead to send us letters. But NTA has done this now. No word has been said. MBC has not done anything to NTA. You see that NTA wants to say they don't know that they had not finished collating the results before the announcement was made. and before that acceptance speech was made, there's something called editorial quality. Is it that the editorial quality of the state broadcaster that you and I, our taxpayers' money, is involved in running? Is it that there's no editorial quality? Is it that if something is fake news, that's how the state broadcaster will carry the story? Because Binani's reading of acceptance speech based on an illegal action by the REC is fake news. So let's call it what it is. They carry fake news. There's something called editorial responsibility. And it was inciting because after that happened, there was violence in the states after that report was shown on TV. Now, Benani has now further went ahead to court to be able to seek judicial review of what happened. And illegality, now they're seeking judicial review in court. That's the story now. Now, what is also happening is the fact that INEC has summoned people to come to Abuja. What conclusion would they reach? Only time will tell. If you remember, this is the second time something of this nature happened. And kudos to the returning officer, that professor that was unfortunately beaten, which is sad. Kudos to him for standing for the truth. You remember the professor too in Abia. That was how they wanted to compromise her, but she said no. So I keep asking, what kind of country do we want to build? For all my admirers, I thank you all for the support. I keep doing all of this. I'm just taking some time off to rest. I'll be back soon and I'll be able to, espouse more ideas when I get back. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for the huge community we have on Facebook here. So I know there's a community here, over 120,000 of you here. But please, because I want to use this as a platform to give you more stories. So if we can do 1 million before the end of the year, 1 million people here, then we can give ourselves qualitative information for good here. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the love for the community. And when I do my daily news story review, I'll also bring along this Facebook community where we get a chance to be able to espouse a lot of great ideas. I love you all so much. You mean so much to me, each and every one of you.
Nigerian, as far as every issue is concerned,
I tell them to remain calm. It is the same enemies that are fighting us that are fighting the party. It is for us. It's not going to be easy. From day one, I said it's not going to be an easy fight. They're trying to remove all those who have lived off this confusion for years. They're not going to go away laughing. They're going to fight back. It will take time. Whatever happens, we must stay the course because we want to build a new Nigeria. We want a Nigeria where Nigerians will be proud to say they're Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, committed Nigeria. I don't have any dual nationality. So this is my own country. And I've said it that even if there's war outside this country, if I'm outside, I'll come back because it's my country. So I'm committed to it and I want them to be committed for it. It is those people that are fighting us collectively who win.
well, Your Excellency, concerning the embattled national chairman, would you say that you recognize him as the chairman, irrespective of what the court has actually said recently?
I'm not remember what I said, the case is in court. I have to respect that, but it remains my own man.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I mean, welcome my Facebook family. Thank you guys so much. I said I'll be doing videos from time to time. And I give you guys the chance to, join me live. And today I'm doing another one. And I just quickly want to give you a roundup of what happened in Adamawa. Finally, justice has been done as regards the case in Adamawa. And what has happened is the fact that INEC has called the results in favor of the rightful winner of the elections. Like I said before, it was obvious that Fintiri was going to win, and that's why all of that political drama happened. And it is important that we all speak up for our nation. What happened in Adamawa that Madam Binani did was political fascism, and people must condemn in strong terms political fascism. And the truth has to be told. Our political watchers too should condemn in strong terms political fascism. What happened there was untoward, was bad, was evil. People should never, ever allow that happen. It has to be said. People should never, ever allow that happen. INEC has finally said that they will report the Resident Electoral Commissioner to the IG, and that's why we must call for political reforms. These are the resident electoral commissioners that were appointed by the president. So that speaks volumes about what's going on in INEC. Uwe's report said that it is a Nigeria Judicial Council that should work on who becomes INEC chief. So there are many things going on in the country that we must speak up against. And please, even the case of the shenanigan that happened with a state broadcaster broadcasting a coup speech, a speech for a coup d'etat. Is it that NTA were going to say they didn't know that the elections have not been concluded yet? Is it that NTA was going to say they were not aware that it was only 10 local governments? I don't see why NTA should not be fined by NBC. I've called them out too. A political coup d'etat that happened and NTA supported it. NTA carried the speech of a coup live on TV. A coup in Adamawa, in our country. We must speak the truth all the time. So we are waiting for NBC to find them. We are waiting for NBC to call NTA to order. Because what NTA did was supporting a lie. I'm sure you saw what happened yesterday in America. Some people took Fox TV to court. And Rupert Murdoch, when they discovered that they had lied, had to pay $787 million in damages. They had to reach a quick deal. You know. So that's the case. And we must not just sit down and watch our country go to waste. So, please. For all my fans that have been asking, I bless you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Thanks for all the love all over Europe. Every part. In fact, I'll be planning sometime soon a tour across Europe and other parts of the world. And you'll just tell me your part. If you can organize the events and let me know and do the publicity, I'll be there. You know, so Europe and other parts of the world. If you can nominate somebody, a European tour, I'll be there to come and do it. You know, speak about business, speak about empowerment, speak about upliftment, and come and just hug you guys and tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm planning that too. Maybe sometime next year or before the end of the year runs out, you know. And we'll plan that. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much, you know, for the love, for the care, for the attention. I'll be back on TV soon. All right. I'll be back on TV soon. I can't wait to engage with you guys. And some of the things I'm planning, like I've been saying, I want to build a university to impact people. I'm also planning to build something in honor of my parents called the Oseni Center, where students can come, learn, library, online education, counseling, and all of that. I'm planning to build it up probably in other parts of the world and my village to start up. So as I go with the project, I'll let you guys know. These are things I'm passionate about. But please, in every area of our life, let's speak against evil. What happened in Adamawa was evil, was fascism, was bad things happening. And it's something we should repudiate strongly. So, I love you all. I can't wait to see you all very soon.